Yo, everyday peoples, what's up? I got somebody interesting for y'all. So, tell the people who you are, what you do.
Hey, everyday people. My name is Natafa. My stage name, aka Fafa. You might know me. I'm a professional dancer and a fitness instructor based out of New York City. Been there pretty much all my life, and yeah, that's me for right now.
All right. So, how long have you been dancing?
I've been dancing. I started dancing at the age of 6 years old. My cousin, one of my favorite cousins in the world, actually took me to my first dance class with her when she was a little younger than me. And I got bit by the bug. I saw the movement. I saw the positioning. And whatever it was at 6 years old, I didn't even know it. But it grabbed me and it ain't let go since.
So, are you one of those Alvin Ailey folks?
I am an Alvin Ailey folk, as a matter of fact. I grew up at Dance Theater Harlem. And Alvin Ailey as well, working alongside people like Arthur Mitchell and Drew Jameson. And yeah, at about 9 or 10 years old, I was awarded the Community Boys Scholarship 3 years in a row, which allowed me to train and learn the disciplines of ballet, jazz, West African, and it just grew and culminated from there.
So out of those types of dances you learned, what was your favorite?
My favorite of all, then and now, still is ballet. Still is ballet.
Why? I know there's a misconception about men in ballet.
Absolutely. They think, ballet dancers are these little soft flowers. They flittering around on their toes. But actually, no, ballet is a very strong, strength training, intense workout. It works your entire body. It works every muscle. It focuses on your core and finding your center. And a ballet dancer, although they may not look like it on the outside, you could put a ballet dancer up against somebody like a Mr. Olympia bodybuilder, and it wouldn't be that much different because the bodies are built similarly and the strength comes from the same place, and those same muscles that he uses to bench press that 250 pounds, a dancer has those same muscles. It's just built and formed in a different manner. So
it's more lean,
very
more sinuous.
It's not so it's not so bulky. It's more sinuous, but the strength is still there.
Right.
The strength is absolutely still there.
So, have you performed professionally?
I have performed professionally. I've done a few commercials out of the Sprite.com commercial. Actually, if you look, there was a movie out a couple years ago with Mariah Carey called Glitter. It's a horrible movie. It bombed. But if you look at it, blink, like maybe 30 seconds, I had like an extra role in it. I felt kind of good with that. But yeah, I've done several commercials. I've done stage plays, musical theater, dance performances.
So if someone wants to find you on YouTube, what Sprite commercial or other commercials would they have to look for? Is there like a keyword they could put in the search engine?
I don't know about the Sprite.com commercial. Like I said, it was back in maybe like the late 90s, early 2000s, when like the alphanumeric pages first came out. I know nobody remembers pages. But yeah, the alphanumeric pages came out, and Sprite had teamed up with Mettel, a company. I don't even know if they're still in existence, but they did a commercial for Sprite.com, and I had like maybe 2 lines in it. But right now you can find me on Facebook, Fafa Dewan, Fafadojuan. You can find me on Twitter, same name. And I haven't graduated to the YouTube page yet. I'm still trying to figure it out, but it's coming soon. So if you follow me on Facebook, you'll find me wherever you are.
You're on YouTube now?
Apparently, right?
Hey, besides being on Everyday People's radar, I heard you was on the radar of some newspaper.
Yeah, actually, I feel pretty proud about this. All my family looking up. I was in actually the New York Daily newspaper. This is the cover right now. I'll show you the picture.
Yeah, show us the picture.
But I'm working with a ballet company at this time based out of New York called Bombasso Dance Company, founded by Miltary Tucker. Hey, Miltary, I hope you get to see this. But yeah, I was featured in one of our debut performances. They had, if I can find it, here we go. That's me and my dance partner right there. And they did a little short half-page article on us. And it was so weird because they took pictures of the whole dance company, and it just so happened that they just decided to use this.
That's picture. You in the Jay Holiday hat?
Yeah, in the Jay Holiday hat, yeah. And that's Jilliana Richrick, my duet partner. And they were just talking about the company and talking about the storyline of the piece that we were doing and how even if you don't speak the language, because actually the ballet is in Spanish, all the dialogue is in Spanish, but you don't need to speak Spanish. We had people, we had Russian, we had Asian, black, white, whoever, all came out, and everybody came up to me at the end of the show. And
because art's universal.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. People were coming up to me afterwards and saying, I don't speak a lick of Spanish, but the storyline, it touched me because I went through the same thing with my family, and so yeah, it was pretty cool. I'm still beaming about this, even though it was a week ago, but
I was still beaming about it too. It's like a baby being born.
Right. Exactly. It was that kind of euphoric feeling.
So what was your favorite performance and why?
All time that I've ever done. I did a production of a musical called Five Guys Named Mo.
I've heard of that.
Yeah,
early 90s, I think.
This musical has been around since maybe about the 60s or 70s, and I played a character called Little Mo. And if you've never heard about the play before, basically it's one guy, and he has a huge argument with his girlfriend, and he goes home and he gets drunk, and 5 parts of his personality come to him in sort of like a dream sequence, and they represent different parts of his psyche. One is the outgoing talkative, one is the shy pulled back, one is the mean guy, and I play Little Mo. I'm just like the playful one. But I liked it because it allowed me to fuse all different forms of art, everything that I do, into one. I was singing, I was dancing, and I was acting. And it gave me a form of that escapism to step outside myself and to become somebody else, for 4 shows a night. And I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about myself emotionally, what I could and could not do mentally, physically. So it just allowed me to put everything together and be this bigger person. I don't want to say be somebody other than I am, but just, for a second to see another side of me or see another capability that I had. So
before your performances, do you get that butterfly feeling prior to full-blown stage fright?
Absolutely. I don't get stage fright anymore. I used to in the beginning. I would get like this crippling stage fright and I have a real nervous stomach. So, sometimes I would get what they call the bubble guts. But right now I get the little butterflies, only because I think as a performer, and it's not just dancers, I think this transcends over into musicians, singers, whatever. As performers, we have to open ourselves up to people. We have to expose ourselves in a way that puts you on a level of vulnerability that's just you can't explain it unless you feel it. And it's one of those things where you don't want to be judged. We all say, don't judge me, only God can judge me, don't judge me. But at the same time, in this profession, that's basically what you're doing. You're putting yourself on a mantelpiece for people to look at you and judge you. Even if they don't know how to do anything that you're doing. They probably can't do a ballet turn or they can't play the piano, but looking at you and judging you at the same time, it's a cathartic experience, and you have to be a special kind of person mentally to be able to deal with that. So that's where my butterflies come from.
Everybody has a vice. I think that could be a vice for artists. So
yes.
It's a human thrill.
Yes, absolutely. We all love the thrill. Some people's thrill is different. Some people like fast cars. Some people like fast women. So everybody's thrill is different. My thrill for this right now, I get that rush, I get that high from going on stage and sweating it out. And if they clap, wonderful. If they don't, you feel bad about it at first, but you still get that thrill. You still get that rush at the end of the day.
So when is your next performance? You have one coming up?
My next performance, you can catch me at Summer Stage, New York Summer Stage, which is a yearly arts program festival that they put on. It starts at Central Park. It goes to Prospect Park in Brooklyn. It goes to Coney Island in Brooklyn, which is now Luna Park now. And it's just a yearly arts festival. They have some of everything. They have dance, they have music, they have singing, you have Latin drummers, you have visual artists, sculptors, and all these different people. And you can catch me. It's at Coney Island. It's at the end of March. If you follow me on Facebook, you can find out. I don't have the dates right now, but I will be posting some stuff about it right now. And I'll be with the Basso Dance Company that was featured in the newspaper, so you can see productions of that. Also, I'm on tour presently right now with an underground indie artist by the name of Mark Angel. He's also on Facebook, MarckAngel. And he's an underground indie pop artist, and we're touring cities. We just got back from Chicago a few weeks ago. We're actually going back to Chicago, and then from there it's Atlanta, it's Miami, it's LA. So
dancing is pretty intense. What motivates you to keep going?
It's just the love of the art and the love of what I what I've learned so far, you know, in my years of learning ballet. It's not just about dancing and dancing to music. I actually love the positions, and I love the pictures that you're able to create as a dancer. I don't think of it as me just being on stage and doing, you know, a two-step. My body is a canvas, and with each movement, I'm painting a picture for you to see. So I might, you know, hold a certain position longer, or, you know, I've learned how to tell stories with my body that is really fascinating. So that for me, that's what it is. I've always been a lover of storytelling and, you know, painting pictures for people. So that's what it is for me. That's my motivation.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a trainer as well. What do you specialize in? Because everybody specializes in something that I've learned as far as trainers.
My two specialties, actually, I started out doing step aerobics, basic step aerobics. Anybody that's familiar with it, you know, it's the 1-2 step. You do knees up, you kick. It's aerobic workout, cardio, vascular work, you know, to work the heart. But I found a way to infuse that with my dance training. So I teach a class called Basic Dance Step. And it's just what it sounds like. It's the step, but I put in hip-hop dance moves, or I may put in some contemporary dance moves. And what makes it great is that I have people from all age groups, from all ethnic groups, 16 to 70, you know, white, black, Jewish, whatever you have, they come into the class, never taken a dance class before, never taken a step class before. But 45 minutes into the class, you know, they're doing hip-hop movements, we're bopping to Nicki Minaj, but we're still getting a workout. And what makes that so great is that they forget that they're working out at the end of the day. You know, it's not you're just every day, you know, you're in there, you're drilling it out. They're getting into the music, they're sweating, and, you know, they come to me at the end of the class and say, I've never taken a dance class before in my life, but, you know, I had so much fun, I'm sweating it.
So wait a minute. This sounds interesting. Where can people find you if they want to go to your classes?
Right now you can find me at Lucille Roberts. It's a women's gym based out of New York City. And I'm there Monday through Friday, basically, every evening. Also at New York Sports Club, Union Turnpike, New York. And yeah, you can find me in either one of those gyms. Come and take the class. You know, it's free with your membership. Jump in. It's no ability level. It's from, you know, beginner all the way to advanced. I just advise people just to come in and you know, just jump right in. Even if you don't get the step right, I don't care about so much people getting the steps precise. I just care that you're doing the work and you're having fun. You can mess it up the whole time, you know, but as long as you got that sweat in and you got that workout and you're having fun, I'm good. So.
Everyday Peoples.
Everyday people, how y'all doing? Thanks for having me.
Check him out. Check him out. He's on it.
Good deal.
All right, we out. Yo, you got any advice for young people who want to get into the dancing game?
My only advice for you is, no matter if it's dancing, music, whatever your passion is to have a vision and always follow your vision. Don't let anybody tell you that your vision is wrong and you can't do something. Yes, you're going to have to learn from people that came before you, but take that and flip it into something new. And you could probably take something like this art form that's called dance, that's been around for centuries, and turn it into something completely different. So have a vision, follow that.
Always follow the vision, right?
Always follow your vision.
All right.
You can't go nowhere if you don't see where you're going.